Hello, welcome to Jaden's Kitchen, and today we're going to be making the best pizza you will ever have. Alright, to start us off with the pizza, we're going to take 1 pack or 2 and 1/4 tablespoon yeast, add it to our mixer bowl. Then we need 1 cup of water, which is 100 to 110 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we need 2 teaspoons sugar. Alright, now we add that all to our mixing bowl and then mix it up. Now I have my yeast mixed up. It should look something like this, just all incorporated in. So now what I can do is I can put a towel on it and it's going to rest for 10 minutes. Resting, to a bowl, I'm going to add 2.5 cups of flour and 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Alright, so it has been 10 minutes. I have my flour measured out here and I have my yeast, which has risen. So it's pretty bubbly and, you can kind of see it on top. So I'm going to take my flour and dump it into the yeast, just all at once. Then I'm going to put it in my stand mixer. Alright, once I have the bowl on and the flour dumped in, I'm going to put on my dough hook, and I'm going to mix on 1 to 2 until it becomes a smooth dough, so probably 5 minutes. Alright, once my dough is ending of the 10 minutes, I'm going to take it, stop my mixer with floured hands, get that dough out of the bowl before it starts sticking, place it on a lightly floured work surface. Oh yeah, and I scraped the dough hook because it had some on there. So save this bowl, but you can wash the dough hook or whatever. Now we're going to roll it into a ball and then it's going to rest for an hour. Okay, so I'm going to take it, fold it over, all into the bottom, clump that up, and then push it in. So now it's smooth on top, and I'm going to take the bottom, fold it over, and start with my fingers pushing under to keep pressure on the top. So with my pinky, I'm basically doing this. and applying pressure, and it's making it into a ball. So we're going to add this to a greased bowl covered with a damp paper or a damp towel, and then let it set for 1 hour in a warm place. So that could be the oven with the light on, or if you have a bread proof setting, put it in there, or if you have a bread proofing box, put it in that. Alright, so I just gave my mixer bowl a quick wash and sprayed it with olive oil and put the dough in it. I'm going to cover it with a damp towel. Into the oven it goes for 1 hour to rest. Alright, so my dough is done resting. So I'm going to take off my towel, set that aside. Then I'm going to dump my dough onto a floured work surface. Okay, so this out. And then I can also put my bowl off to the side. I won't be needing it anymore. Then I'm going to cut my dough into 2 pieces. Alright, so now what I've done is I have measured them and made sure they are the about, oh my god, I can't talk. They are about the same weight. Okay, then I'm going to make them into 2 balls, like, you know, 1 ball for each piece of dough. Just the same way I did earlier. Just make it into a ball. Now, one of these is going to go back into the bowl. You don't have to put it in the oven, but it's just going to stay there. That way it doesn't dry out. Alright, so what I've done is I have put my pizza stone into the oven on 500 degrees. It is currently preheating while I am forming my pizzas. So, to get your pizzas, you're going to want to take it, like if you want a thicker crust, you're going to want to take it and kind of do this with your thumbs to kind of get your crust, you know, keep it away from the, like inside of the pizza, stretch it out more. You're going to go all the way around until you get your crust. And I had to refilm this because I didn't explain it good and you couldn't see it. So, you know, I went and cut the film. But basically, until your dough starts getting to where you can kind of see, like, the counter and stuff below it, kind of like in this spot, that's when you want to stop. Okay? So, that's when your dough is good. And, yeah, that one isn't a circle. You can kind of work it to make it look like a circle, but you don't want to try to make it any thicker. Like, that's as big as you want to go. Alright, so what I've done is I've got my pizza peel, and I'm going to very generously flour my cabinet. Then I'm going to put the pizza in the flour to get it, you know, coated on the bottom. You could use cornmeal. I'm not sure how easily this is going to slide off with flour. I've never tried it. But it should work as long as you have enough flour. So, yeah. Then I'm going to want to transfer it to here. Now I can put my toppings on when it's on my pizza peel. So yeah, this one did not come out very good, but the other one came out great. Or the other one will probably come out great. Yeah, so now I have my pizza dough on here, and that seems like it'll slide off good enough. I'm going to go ahead and put my toppings on. Alright, sauce. Boom. On. Now, around, then we're going to put our cheese and pepperoni and whatever else you want to put on it. So at this point, I'm just showing you how to bake it. I don't really have a time. If you have a pizza stone, just look until the crust starts looking browned and, you know, looks good. But yeah. Lots of cheese on there. Boom. Alright, now when my oven hits temperature, it will go into the oven. Yeah. Okay, so oven is about to hit 500, so I'm going ahead and putting the pizza in. Slide out the pizza stone. In theory, it should slide off. It's not working. Oh, there we go. Alright, that wasn't the smoothest, but it worked. Okay, first pizza in the oven. And don't worry about the crust looking small. This crust rises a lot. You could have it pretty much flat, and it would still rise, like a ton. Alright, first pizza done. Second pizza is about to go in. We made a cheese and a pepperoni. You know. Right. So both of the pizzas turned out. They cooked for about 10 minutes each. So yeah. But at 500, this one's still warm. So, you know, this one's pretty hot. But yeah. So, definitely do this recipe. It's really good. Yeah. See you in the next one.